Hello, so this video is going to show you a couple different ways that you can move your Bitmoji classroom into Schoology. What's great about Schoology is that you can do a lot of things different ways, but sometimes that's also very frustrating. So I'll show you a couple different ways that you can do this because some ways may work better for you than others. So as you can see here, I have 3 different Bitmoji classrooms. Each one is different only in that the hyperlink to our Zoom meeting is going to be different. So I have in here, I have embedded hyperlinks so that when kids click on the schedule, it takes them to our school schedule. If they click on these books, it will take them to another Bitmoji classroom where they can check out books. So if you aren't embedding links, you only need to have one Bitmoji classroom. But if you do have different hyperlinks for different classes, then of course you're going to make different ones. So we're just going to play today with what's my 3rd period. And the first thing I need to do is take this Bitmoji classroom and move it into a Google Drawing. Now, how do I do that? Clicking anywhere here on the slide, I'm just going to Control All to grab everything, and you can see everything gets highlighted. And then I'm going to copy it and paste it over in the Google Drawing. Now, some of my coworkers said that wasn't working with them for some reason, so just take your cursor and select everything in this box. And again, Control C to copy, and then you come over into your Google Drawing. What I did first, of course, is check the page setup to make sure that it is 16.9, the same size as my Bitmoji classroom. Click on here and hit paste, and everything should show up. For some reason, this is a little bit off, but I'm just gonna put it right there. Okay, now I've got this done and I'm ready to go and move this over into Schoology. Now, a friend said, why don't you just make your whole Bitmoji classroom in Google Drawing? And the answer to that is, I don't know. Honestly, I think it has something to do with the hyperlinks, but I'm not sure. The same coworker said, why are we using Google Drawing? Why don't we use Bitmoji slides? Why aren't we using Google Slides to upload into Schoology? And you totally can. It's just that when you do that, you usually get these black bars or spaces around it. So when you put it in Drawing, it just tends to look a lot cleaner. All right, so now we're here in Schoology. We've got our cleaner looking Bitmoji classroom. And there's a couple ways I'm going to do this. The first and easiest way is to just add a page. And, I might just want to call this my welcome page. It doesn't matter what you call it. The most important thing here is that you got to go to Insert Content and you want to do the Google Drive Resource app. That should be set up for you already, hopefully. And the reason you want to do it through here is because then if you ever need to make changes to your Bitmoji classroom, it will speak basically to Schoology, so you don't have to worry about uploading this ever again. So yeah, basically once you have this uploaded to Schoology, you don't have to upload it again. You're just going to make changes to the original document. And I'm going to show you what that looks like in just a bit. So I found my classroom here for my sandbox. I'm going to port embedded because remember I do have hyperlinks in my Bitmoji classroom, so I need to import it as embedded. And then it shows up. Now I might want to put in some welcome text here, and that's great. Then when I get down here, this is kind of small and I can resize it. I can resize it by dragging this as far as I want. Or I can also click on it, and when it turns blue, you've got this nice little picture icon here. So I'm going to click on that, and I found that 900 seems to be pretty good. And so it automatically proportions everything there. All right, great. So this is ready to go. The next most important thing is just to click down here. I want to display in line, and then I hit create. And now when my kiddos come to my Schoology page, they should be able to see this. Perfect. And so I could move this, of course, we know with Schoology, like you can move this. So I can like move this up to the top so that it's the first thing that the kids see. And then of course their folders are below. Why there's this weird gap, I don't know. So if that bothers you, here's another way that you can do this. And this second way makes it a little bit bigger. So I'm going to actually go in here and delete this. And the second way to do it is very similar, but with just an added step. So just like before, I'm going to add image, or I'm sorry, add page, put in my little whatever, my little title. Again, insert content from that Google Drive, find that Bitmoji classroom. And I'm just going to do a search for it because, again, it's in a file way down there. Again, import embedded because we want those hyperlinks to work. I'm going to leave this for now, but I do want to make this bigger again. So I'll just click on here and put 900, and then it'll automatically update it. And then I don't have to do inline here. All I'm going to do is hit create. And now what you'll notice is that when it makes this page, it doesn't show up down here like it did before, right? But that's okay. I'm going to click on this page again. I'm going to just go directly to it. And look at how nice and big that is. So that's what I really like. But I want that to be showing, but it doesn't with the page. So I've just highlighted this and I'm trying to kind of like copy it. So hopefully it's copied. Unfortunately, it's kind of hard to see if I have done that correctly because I don't have it. I have the same kind of background. And then I'm just going to go to updates. And now here under updates, I might want to go ahead and put, oh, not a bullet. Might want to put like welcome, hi, whatever. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to control paste my Bitmoji classroom in here. And there it is, and it shows up. And there's no weird gap. I want to post this, and to make sure it posts at the top, I'm going to click on the little bell. And then I'm just going to hit post. And now this is the first thing that the kids see when they come into my Google Classroom. There you go. So when I go back to materials, and I'm sorry, it's a little bit slow, but when I come back into materials, this is exactly what they should see up front, and it is. And then again, their folders are below here. So this I like a little bit better because it's nice and big. Now, let's say we finished the first week. It looks like it's, it was an amazing week. We had a great time. But now I want to put in my agenda for next week. So all I'm going to do is type it in here. I'm back. If you can see, I am back in the parent. Well, that was interesting. I'm back in the main Google Draw. And I'm just going to put in here like Monday. So Monday, maybe we're going to like take or read prom, this short story, right? And then maybe Tuesday, we're going to annotate prom. All right, prompt. All right, and then Wednesday, whatever I want to do. Thursday, whatever I want to do. Friday. All right. Yes, that's a little ugly, but okay. So I put in my agenda for next week. So we're pretending like it's already next week. It's Sunday night, or early Monday morning, and I want to put in my new agenda. I just type it in right here. Now, when I refresh on the Schoology side, it should be updated to what I just typed. There you go. You can see that. Spelling mistakes and all. So there you go. So that's one thing I really, really like about this is that once you have this uploaded, you don't ever need to upload again. You just make the changes that you need in here. I might decide to get rid of my Bitmoji this week and put in a Bitmoji with a different outfit or something fun like that. So once I make changes here and I update or refresh over here, it shows up. So that's really, really cool. Now, one more thing I'll say is I have a different, of course, Google Draw for every class period because, again, every class period has a different hyperlink. So for every different Google slide that you have for your Bitmoji classroom, you're going to need a different Google Draw. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. So I hope this helps out a lot. I know that there's 101 ways for us to set up our classrooms, but if this is something that you want to do and you're interested in doing, hopefully now you feel confident to be able to do that. Good luck and have a great school year.